We have a wonderful person for speech number 3. Before that, I would like to call upon even further wonderful person. She is with VTM for 1 year, and she has already served VTM as a president. She has been actively contributing into the development of betterment of society, and she always takes, when I ask her that do you take a well thought out plan or you take impulsive decision, she says that I take well thought out plans definitely, but it has to be fast decision. With a big round of applause, let us call upon evaluator Toastmaster.
Good morning and namaste to everyone. Thank you for sharing my thoughts with everyone. And since I am standing on this stage, I would like to share with all of you that joining a Toastmaster was one of the best decisions of my life, and becoming a president of this club was one of the fast and one of the best decisions which helped me a lot in my life. So thank you everyone for that. Today my target speaker TM Chindan will be delivering his level 3 project 1 speech. His pathway is dynamic leadership. Purpose of the speech is inspire your audience. Title of the speech is What If. I am sure his speech will worth listening and enrich our perspectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti. Our speaker number 3 is, when I ask her that how long you are with VTM, he says that he is not part of VTM, but VTM is part of his journey since the last 6 months. He says that he'd like to take decision little spontaneously for better results than, because his experience with spontaneous decision is that it gives him better results when he takes a spontaneous decision. With a speech title, What If, let us welcome our speaker number 3. What if?
I'm a true believer that our great education system is a scam. I see Kavi smiling, thinking that someone came on the stage and said the truth. And let me tell you why. We have been taught there are 5 types of WH questions. Who, what, where, when, why. But they never taught us the most important WH question. What if? Toastmaster of the day and dear friends, in 2007, I saw a speech of Steve Jobs. Raise your hand if you had seen that 2005 Stanford commencement speech. Great. It changed my life. For the first time, I saw and realized that words have power. Words are power. The speech changed my life. And I started dreaming to become a speaker. But I didn't know how. So I continued watching the greats of the greats speeches on television, on rented DVDs, and inside archives. And truth be told, I had great vocab back then too, but in Gujarat. I had scored glorious 41% in my 12th board exam. And here I was thinking to be an English speaker. How on earth can I learn that? In 2014, when I was randomly scrolling YouTube videos, sitting in a tiny cubicle of cyber cafe, I stumbled upon a speech where a bald guy wearing a great suit and a rose came on the stage and said, I see something in you. Yes, it was 2014 Dhananjaya Hettiarji's speech. Those of you who don't know, he was the world champion of 2014. And for the first time, I realized that words are not only power, but if delivered well with right stage moment, can create a magic. There I was in a cyber cafe, teeny cubicle in a teeny town of Gujarat, thinking, what if I could create the magic on the stage? But then the reality hit. And the cyber cafe owner came asking, Chintan, your 1 hour is over. And I had to log off. I became busy in my daily hustle and bustle. The chaos of life put my dream on the back seat. I forgot about my dream. Have you ever forgotten your dream? Until 2021, when I was thriving and grinding in Gurgaon, Haryana, where I had got a new job, and in office I was busy, not in work, but watching YouTube. And I stumbled upon the same speech. The same guy came on the stage and said, I see something in you. I thought, as if he was telling me that he saw something in me. And I thought, it's the time to chase that forgotten dream. In 2014, I was in Gujarat. I didn't know English. And I never thought of Toastmasters. But when I heard that speech and I Googled, I came to know that Toastmasters is everywhere. Initially, I thought it's a community maybe in UK or US where English is their first language. But then I thought, in 2021, I learned English. In cyber cafe, everyone used to stun to silence whenever I stepped in. And I know now why. Because I used to carry 2 books and a pen in cyber cafe to scribble down the motivational speeches, TED Talks and whatnot. So I learned English a bit. And I thought, what if in Gurgaon, as it's a big city, there's a Toastmasters program. But at the same time, it was a new job. It was asking so much dedication from me. But I thought, what if I can join a weekend club? So I went to my room, I opened my black Dell laptop. The fingers danced on the keyboard as I searched Gurgaon Toastmasters Club. 5 results popped up near by location. I called 4 of them. 4 of the VP members said, we are online only club due to COVID. But I wanted to create stage magic. With heavy heart, I called the last and final club. And the VP membership said, we are the only club now in Gurgaon which conducts hybrid meeting. You can come online, you can come offline. And I was so happy. I forgot to cut the call. The meeting was on Sunday. I reached there before 15 minutes. And as I opened the door, there was a president, as a Toastmaster of the day, who asked my introduction. All I wanted all these years to be on the stage. And boy, did I jump on the stage. I jumped on the stage and I spoke for solid 7 minutes. With 15 plus hours, and grammarian stopped counting the grammatical errors. I'm sure the president might be thinking that we should time the guest introduction too. But then I asked the fees and I became a member. The same history repeated when I 6 months back joined Toastmasters Club of Baroda. I became a member on the very first day. I don't know whether VP membership are too persuasive or I'm so valuable. If you ask me to summarize my life, I asked wrong what ifs. But I learned the art of asking the right what ifs from my mom. I used to ask my mom, why life is so tough? And my mom used to say, Chintan, what if tomorrow is better? I asked why God is unkind, and she replied, what if everything will be fine? Asking the right what if will open the possibilities. Are you still having a dream buried inside your heart? Maybe it's your time to chase your dream with what we
Excellent speech, Toastmaster Chintan. I know that with Toastmaster Chintan, sometimes he wants us to close our eyes, and most of the sessions our eyes are closed, but with today's speech, he in fact opened our eyes. So it's a big kudos to you. It is time now for table topic, and before that, I would like to call upon timer's report. Toastmaster Kabir.
Good morning once again. Toastmaster Rashmi took 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Jayashree took 7 minutes and 12 seconds. And Toastmaster Chintan took 7 minutes and 37 seconds. So, considering grace period, I think Toastmaster Rashmi and Toastmaster Jayashree will be qualified.
Thank you. Excellent evaluation, and yes, that makes sense that few seconds and we are out of race. I will now request, let us take a few moments for voting as a prepared speaker, and everybody can get the app in their mobile and they will be able to vote through their mobile app. Unless the guest would have downloaded the mobile app. I would not say mobile app, the WhatsApp. Now it is time for table topic impromptu speeches. Before that, I want to tell you that I immigrated to Canada in 2000, and for almost 7 years I stayed in Canada. And despite I obtained the Canadian citizen, I decided to come back to India. And at that time, I was having a little difficult decision for me to take, maybe like 49 to 51% probability whether I will be doing better by coming back to India or not. And many a times I realized that number of casualties, number of crimes, probability of getting harmed is more in India. And I evaluated the same issue from the point of view of probability. And I realized that, say, in Canada, maybe one crime happening under the population of 100,000 people in a year, then what is the probability of getting involved in such thing is 0.00001. That means 40 before 1, that much percentage of probability if I would be in Canada. Number of crimes, such incidents happening in Vadodara is maybe higher, 10 times higher. 10 crimes are happening. So if we see the number, then it is 10 numbers. But if you look at the population of Vadodara, it is 6 million people. 6 million people. So what is the probability of me getting hurt in a crime is 0.000001. That means 5 times 0. So even if the number of crime may be more, but probability of getting such involved in that is very less if I come to India. And that is the statistics that we can see. If we see overall, then it is the world that is becoming a little better place. Of course, the policemen and the military people, they would like to get more funding and would like to show that the crime is increasing, the problems are increasing, the terrorism is increasing. So is the population. And if you look at that, then the probability of such instance that was happening earlier, that probability is becoming lower and lower. And if we look at just the statistics, world is becoming a better place. With that message, I would like to now initiate the table topic session. The table topic session is for impromptu speeches. I would like to call upon our past president, our present president, Toastmaster Ravi, and to lead through us this session. Let us call upon with a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. This session is made for the improvement of the members on enriching on the impromptu speaking. So this is how it works. I will call any of you on this stage. I will give you any question or topic. On that question or topic, you have to speak on 1 to 2 minutes. So timer will show green card on 1 minute, yellow card on 1.5 minutes, and red card on 2 minutes. So let's start the
today's table topic. So I would like to invite first Toastmaster Janardhan. Good morning. We all know that you are a car lover, right? If you have to build your dream car, how would it be? Toastmaster Janardhan. If you have to build your dream car, how would it be?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. If I want to build a dream car, how would it be? Number one, if I want to build a dream car, it has to just slide over the speed breakers. Because there are a lot of speed breakers here, right? And if I go on a new route, not a route which I am not familiar, I tend to hit one and have a fly over it. So if I want to build a dream car, I will build a dream car so that it absorbs the speed breaker. Now, on the jovial part, now go to the serious part. If I want to build a dream car, how would it be? Well, we are spending a lot of money on fuel, and fuel is getting costlier every year. So if you want to build a dream car, I build a dream car which gives a lot of mileage, and already things are happening because Toyota is having hybrid along with fuel, wherein the mileage increases. So probably if I build a dream car, I would build a dream car with hydrogen as the fuel and have more mileage. And the other thing would be, second thing would be like have a comfortable journey, because life is very precious, and the person inside is more valuable to the society and to his family. So his life is paramount. So I built a dream car wherein more features can be added, more airbags, or maybe more ways to save a person in case of there is an accident. And third, last, I would put a dream car with very good drive quality, wherein the person sitting inside is not feeling tired if he has a very long journey. To sum up, I put a dream car with very good ride quality, with a good mileage and safety, which take care of the passengers inside. Over to you,
Now I would like to invite guest DPS. Good morning. Best day of your life. Best day of your life. Guest DPS.
So I can say the best day of my life. Actually, I can say that today is my best day because I am going to join as a Toastmaster club basically. So this is the best opportunity for me to improve myself, and that is the good part. Being as the Toastmaster guest, so I feel very good as actually I wanted to join this club since long back, but due to some my family issues I could not join. So this is, I can say that today is my best day of my life basically.
Now the next speaker is Toastmaster Jyoti. What steps you are taking in saving environment? What steps you are taking in saving environment?
Thank you for the question. Good morning and namaste to everyone. Environment. We learn so many things, we read so many things about environments, that we have to save environment. We are living in the environment, and to be very honest, I did not think much about that. But my daughter, 7 years old daughter, she started speaking about the environment when her teacher told her the small things like what you have to do. You don't need to. I was focused, but when she was telling me that, Mama, like one day she was drinking water. It was a half of the bottle, and I just wasted the water and filled the fresh water for her. And in front of everybody, she told me that, Mama, why did you waste the water? I could have had that water. And that was an alarm for me that my daughter is teaching me that what should I have done, and it's just a small thing. But as a parents also, if your kids are teaching you something and if they are having that awareness, accept that and just encourage them to do that, and you will learn from that. So I think I have done that. I have accepted that my daughter is mature than me, and if she is focusing over there, I should accept that and I should support her. So that is what I am doing as of now.
Now the next speaker is Yusuf. Please. What's your good name?
Ankit.
Share your best childhood memory. Ankit, share your best childhood memory.
Everyone remembers their nani. Yeah. So after we have shifted to Baroda, my studies were also shifted here. So in one summer vacation, we went to our village in Bihar. And as we went there, then I have to go to meet my nani also. I went there, and somehow I got fever. It's very high fever at night, and I just remember a thing that my mother was sleeping, but my nani was taking care of me at night. No one else knew that I was having fever. The other day, I was a bee stung me here, and you know, before that, I never knew what was pain. That I ran from there, but yeah, I killed that bee also. Afterwards, I knew that once they sting us, they also die, because everything has a price to pay. And that day also, my nani was the one who was most caring, more than my mother. So that is my most favorite memory, we can say, that I can remember right now. Thank you, everyone.
Now the next speaker is, please. Yeah. Good morning. What's your good name?
Akul.
What is your favorite food and where would you like to have it? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. As I'm a South Indian, my favorite food is Vetta Korambu rice with chepangan. Vetta Korambu is a rasam-like soup style made with lots of papads, and chepangan is basically arbi. My nani makes it wonderfully well, and even my mother, who copies my nani's recipe, makes it excellently well. The best place I would like to have it is in Kerala, beneath a tree on a banana leaf. Thank you.
Now the next speaker is Toastmaster Tarun. Write an autobiography on pencil.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Packed on millions of shelves, lying along with various friends, I find myself confined in a box, feeling pleasure of being with a friend circle of various type of colors, which I also own one of them. One day, I found myself being removed from the shelf, being taken by some kid. I was very happy that at least some owner has came and adopted me as a child. He started using me by making me pointed. I was still more excited that now I will be used not only on shelf, but now I will be used as a somebody may be using me as a writing kit, writing sword or writing pen. Then slowly I realized, as the kid started using me, he started doing some mischief. He started breaking me, he started pointing me or doing the points where every now and then. So my age slowly started reducing. Now I started getting worried whether I would be living longer or I will be thrown somewhere in the dustbin. After a few months, I found myself being replaced by another friend of mine and me lying in the dustbin. With that, I would end my speech and I will end my speech.
Now the next speaker, anyone volunteer?
Yes.
Please. Good morning. What's your name? So, do you like ice cream? Ice cream? Ice bola. So, what is your favorite place and how would you customize your ice cream?
Hello everyone, this is Forum here. So I'm new to here and I'm really happy joining this club. So the topic I am given is ice dish, right? Summer has already begun. We all must have enjoyed once, right? Everyone must have been out, had an ice dish. Actually, I like, the shaved ice, like kala khatta flavor with a little salt on it. That tutti frutti we call, some jelly on it, shaved coconut, chocolate syrup, and that's how I really like it. Really simple. Stick. I don't really like with malai and all. I don't really, like to eat lactose. So yeah, that's how I like it, and I really enjoy it. Hope you all enjoy it too. Thank you.
Do we have time? One more. Okay, so Toastmaster Vatsal.
Please
Okay, sorry.
Last person who last.
Yes, sir, please. Do you like superheroes?
Yeah, I do.
Which one?
He-Man.
What would you do if you became He-Man for 1 day?
Okay. All right.
What's your name?
Mahadeva. And I'm Akul's father. Right. All right.
Akul, right?
Yeah, एक ही. Good morning. So Mahadevan here. How many of you have heard about the character He-Man? Yeah, so He-Man was the most popular superheroes of the 80s. What you have as Avengers in the last 15-20 years. So He-Man was the superhero. Have you heard of him? No. Okay. So he is kind of a superhero who walks with a sword and rides on a lion. So he was the one who used to fight injustice of the province where he was living. Like whenever there is some injustice happening, there will be a level of tolerance, and then suddenly you will hear the word He-Man, and then he just appears. So that's how I was. I used to watch those serials when I was in my childhood till maybe 10, 12 years. And then I moved on to higher secondary, and then all these things stopped. So of course, if I could get to relive the life of He-Man even for a day, probably, I don't know, with respect to those old age crimes, maybe I'll try to do something to improve some of the, I'll not say the bigger crimes, some of the things which the common man needs, a quick pathway during the peak hours, like when I ask for a home delivery of a particular food, I would ensure that I do get it on time because I stay on Baili, which is not in the urban of Vadodara. So these are some of the simple steps what I would like to do for a day, like the 1 day CM, and then probably I will try to get the people's opinion, then I can think of extending that 1 day to a much bigger step. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. So that's all from my side. I would like to invite timer Toastmaster Kabir. to tell the time report.
Thank you, VTM. Hello all once again. All speakers were well within the time limit, except for guest Akul, I think. So everyone except for him shall be qualified. Thank you.
Now let's welcome today's Toastmaster Day, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravi. It was a wonderful session and encouraging. And it was in fact prompting that we should take action also. I remember I was asking one of my friend that my friend asked me that Hiran, I'm thinking about going to USA. What should be the cost? I said that no cost. He says that I'm talking about USA. And when somebody is going to USA, there must be some cost associated to it. I said there is no cost in thinking. You are just thinking. So I recall it what Toastmaster Janki mentioned about that we should take some action on it. So it was a wonderful session and a lot of takeaway for me. Coming back to our theme of the meeting, I would say that probability is the world that we are surrounded with. And when I was in Canada, I saw the newspaper advertisement. Toronto Star is the prominent newspaper over there. And very nice tagline over there that it says that world is 99% predictable. Of course, nothing is 100%. And whether I will be able to safely reach my home or not, I cannot say 100% I will be able to do that. But of course, 99% world is predictable. But that newspaper says that we bring you that balanced 1%. So whichever is little bit out of that predictions, that comes in the newspaper. That was a remarkable thing. With that message, I would like to now call upon our general evaluator. It is the time for entire evaluation of the meeting that has been done. And our general evaluator is a fitness enthusiastic. In fact, he walked almost 14 kilometers today. And then I saw him climbing the stairs. And while he was climbing the stairs, I thought that I will be able to catch him. And I, in fact, climbed a little faster. When I caught him, I thought that I'm a little more fitness person because I could catch the person. He was younger to me. And he says that I just walked almost 14 kilometers today. He joined VTM in February 2022. He was our past president also. And when I asked that what type of decision you would take, spontaneous or well thought out, he says that he would like to take well thought out plans. With a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let us call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Paul.
Good morning once again to all fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. As the summer is picking up with high temperature, and so is the IPL season. So my general evaluation, I have made it in terms of similar to what the ongoing IPL post-match analysis, that sort of thing. So hello and welcome to the enriching post-speech analysis on today's interesting theme, struck by lightning. Good afternoon, my viewers, that is fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Myself, TM Tarun, will be your host today, and I will present before you my analysis for today's meeting on the overall team performance. Let us all catch the live action from the third floor of BMA from OP Road, Baroda. Before I present my analysis, let me call upon my team of critics who would present the evaluation of the focused player of today's match. To call my first critic for speaker number 1, that is TM Rashmi, I would like to call the expert of all analysts, TM Gitanjali, on stage to give her analysis.
Don't impose all such things on me, and I'm confused. Thanks, General Evaluator, for such a wonderful comment on me. Thank you so much. Again, my soulful greetings to each one of you. Toastmaster Rashmi, my heartfelt thanks to you for presenting such unique speech. To touch 1 million hearts is in itself a great idea. Content of your speech was wonderful. You have presented your real life experience. experience through your speech, which really enriched and inspired the hearts of the listeners. Members loved and took interest in your speech because you presented yourself in a very simple and easy language. Thus, it went through directly in our hearts. Thank you so much for that. You tried your level best to present yourself in a best manner. To a certain extent, you were able to fulfill your project purpose. But being an evaluator of yours, my aim is to make you an excellent speaker. Thus, I have few suggestions for you. Actually, today is the era of presentation. Whatever good may be your content, if you can't present it in a very excellent manner, you cannot create impact, greater impact on the listeners. Thus, do more practice of your speech to present a flawless presentation. And this practice will help you to overcome your inner fear and shyness. Secondly, when you are presenting your speech, you are just using this much area. So, try to use more of stage area to create bigger connectivity with the audience. Thirdly, I think you need to do little hard work in your eye contact, in your body language, and your voice modulation. Thirdly, use some enactment in your speech when you are talking with your customers that will give crispy and crunchy taste to your speech. To sum up, it was good presentation, many takeaways were there. If you really want to touch the hearts of 1 million people, then always follow I can and believe in yourself. I believe slow and steady wins the race. With this, I again thank you for presenting such beautiful presentation. With this, thanks everyone.
Thank you, TM Gitanjali. That was an excellent feedback on the speech of TM Rashmi. What I think what one should learn when, even if you are learning or hearing the feedback, that feedback is not for that particular speaker, but it is in general for all. So when you are coming on stage, the most important thing which is required is catching the attention of audience. If you are speaking, just speaking out, don't give a speech for speaking out, give a speech to attract the audience. So engaging the audience is the first and foremost thing that you should keep in mind. And again, voice modulation, as we can see, even when we are hearing the feedback from Gitanjali, how she uses the voice modulation to catch the audience attention. So those two aspects you can take care in your speech or evaluation. And so my next analyst is TM Janki. She will present her observation on the speech from TM Jashni. TM
Thank you, GP. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, and my target speaker, Toastmaster Jayashri. First of all, congratulations on enriching your project with one speech level up. Being a doctorate, listening to a journey of a passionate person in Sanskrit. I would like to share a phrase in Sanskrit. Sapnam Swapnam Drishtim Dheryam Karvam, which elaborate, we must dare to dream. and this is what Toastmaster Jayashree did. She found her passion, worked towards her passion, and she had decided to achieve the vision that she had seen, which influenced me that once you decide your vision, your surrounding will start working and helping you to achieve your vision. As she mentioned that her sister, her mentor, everyone helped her to achieve her vision. Now let's tick mark on the checkbox of your project purpose. Writing a speech with a purpose. Tick mark to that. Your clarity throughout the speech was good. You had good hand gestures. You had a good speech structure as an opening and body. You talked about the journey, that how you got the vision, who inspired you. Then you shared that how you achieved your vision to being a doctorate. Then you talked about your passion, your profession, that what you are currently working on. So kudos to the opening and body of your speech structure. Let's talk about the points that you excel at on stage. You had a good comfort on stage. You had a good smile throughout your speech. You had good eye contact, clarity of delivering a speech too. Few recommendations that I would like to challenge you to enrich your speech. First is, when you started your speech, you was just targeting this portion of the audience. So you have to stand at the center and target to all portion of the audience. Right? Then this will improve by when you come on the stage and when Timo introduce your speech title, take a 10-second of pause, settle down yourself and settle down the audience also to listen to your speech. So that will help you. Then third thing is try to use a stage as much as you can. And fourth, that you should try to work on your speech structure of conclusion. That what audience will take away home, what they can remember. For example, you must have added a Sanskrit shlok that you believe, or else you can just share the quote that you believe throughout your journey. So that will be enrich your speech. Kudos and congratulations to leveling up your speech. Looking forward to more speeches.
Thank you, TM Janki. That was a wonderful feedback with the beginning, body, and conclusion. And I would like to personally congratulate TM Janki because I have seen her within the VTM. She has grown from a silent speaker to taking a role of VP, and now we can see how confidently she has given feedback on the speech. So kudos to TM Janki. Next analyst is our ex-president TM Jyoti, and she would be evaluating the speech of TM Chintan. Please.
Good afternoon and namaste to everyone. If you want to perceive your dreams while connecting the dots and the people you met in the journey of your life, TM Chintan's speech was a perfect example speech for that. He delivered a wonderful speech with a perfect, excellent opening line of the speech with surprise and a very immediate message for the speech. Very good usage of the humor in between the speech. He has given the very important message while using the light humor. He was very simple, direct. We didn't realize that he is giving a very big message. That was a very good point for a speaker, because you don't need to use a big word. You have to be very simple, very understandable, and people will catch what you want to say. So that was a very good point. He was able to maintain smile on his face throughout the speech. Even he was saying something very serious and something very connected to his personal life, but he was smiling throughout. That was wonderful. Very good message, perfect voice modulation. He emphasizes on each and every word and sentence very well. Stage movement was also good, like he uses here, there, and you use the entire stage. Few points he need to work upon to get to the next level. As I say, less is always more. Use the less content to get the more result. I felt that opening, ending was excellent, but somewhere transition was not smooth. You used lots of content that didn't help you to smooth transition between one point to the another. How you can do it? Use less examples. Emphasis on 1 or 2 points only. And while taking that 1 or 2 points, prepare the story. Work upon the storytelling. You used a story, but you need to work upon that. And transition, like from when you are talking about the public speaker, the world-winning speaker, then you are talking about the Toastmaster journey and your mother's message. So there has to be some connection. Connection was there, but transition and storytelling was, you could have worked upon more on that. So it would have created a more impact. Most important thing, imagine yourself, you are in the contest, you are participating, everybody loved your speech, we want to vote for you, we want you to bring with the trophy, and you cross the time limit. I mean, it is disappointment for us. We can't even imagine that you will lose the contest because of the time limit. Do not do it. And less content, more result. That is the thing you have to keep in mind. And this is for everybody. Don't speak too much. Speak little, have the impact. And we can't afford person standing here to lose because of the time. Take care about the time limits. Wonderful.
Thank you, TM Jyoti, for a wonderful feedback. I hope most of us would have agreed that, at least me, I could definitely not find any topics where we can suggest improvement to TM Chintan on his speech, but kudos to TM Jyoti on minute detailing of his speech and giving the right suggestion. I think she rightly said, too much is too much. So more is, less is more. So I think if we follow that rule in day-to-day life, it would be good. Next in, I would like to call one more evaluator. That is our table topic evaluator. So to evaluate that, I will call upon Dean.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. First of all, kudos to everyone who came here. It takes courage to come here and speak on a given topic, and that too impromptu, something that you are not prepared for. First was Toastmaster Janardhan. When you came here and you were given a topic, one of the best things about the table topic is you have to give an intro, a body, and then a conclusion. All three were present in your speech. Language was nice, voice and body language, amazing, good job. Next up was guest Divyesh. I guess you, guest Divyesh, you came here, again gave a very good speech. Just I would like to give you a challenge that keep your hands positively. Your hands were in the pocket and behind. You can work upon that. Next up, Toastmaster Jyoti. Amazing speaker, as always. One of the best things about her, she came here, she gave greeting and thanked Toastmaster Ravi for such a good topic. Then she gave a speech, good body language. The speech and the content, everything was at par. Next up was guest Ankit. Nice and loud voice, confidence, keep it up. Next was guest Akul. Guest Akul, again good body, good and loud voice. Everyone at the back could hear you. You had a positive body language. You were coming in front. It was a good sign. And one of the good things is that you were not moving. You were standing here, anchored to the ground. That was a good thing. Next up was Toastmaster Tarun. Where is he? A very creative speech. I was listening to you. It was sort of like a biography that we used to write in our school days. It was very nice content, and obviously it was as a speech also. All the points could be checked. You had good introduction, body, conclusion, and again body language and voice, everything was perfect. Next up was guest forum. Good loud voice, positive body language, and lastly guest Mahadevan. Again, just like your son, you had a good body language, now nice and loud voice. Just a challenge, your hands are folded in the front. You could work on that. What I would like to say is, just as an advice, you come here and most of the people they want to work on secondary things and they want to do big things. It's not about that. You can just use, as Toastmaster Pinky says and as Toastmaster Jyoti also says, you can use small words, you can use short sentences. That will also be a very effective tool as long as you are delivering your content with perfection. And one more thing, that you can learn is a smart person learns from their mistakes, but a wise person will learn from others' mistakes. The thing is, just keep coming here. Consistency is the key. Just coming here, giving a great speech and then going and forgetting about it, not coming back, that will not be. In the end, we are all over the story of the hare and the tortoise. In the end, always the tortoise wins. That is the thing. Consistency is the key. Good job, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Vatsal. So, as in terms of IPL, TM Vatsal is our impact player. He does the role of SA. You would have observed he is just sitting in a corner, what he is doing, but he's coming. I think he will be the first person coming to this meeting, doing all the board work, sitting silently, keeping the body composed, calm and composed, doing the SA work, also playing other roles. So I would name me as the impact player of this team.
Last meeting he was all rounder.
Yeah, he was doing 4 5 days. I don't recollect. So next, in terms of IPL, if we talk, there is a person who is sitting outside the ground and watching whether the teams are performing or meeting the time schedule or not. If they are not finishing their overs in time, there is a penalty which is levied on the captain. So next in, I would like to call the match referee of today's meeting, that is TM Kabir. TM Kabir very well informed or has informed about the importance of time, and I will invite him to present the timeliness report for the evaluation.
So hello all once again. The timings for all the evaluators are as follows. Toastmaster Gitanjali took 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Toastmaster Janki took 3 minutes and 36 seconds. And Toastmaster Jyoti took 3 minutes and 26 seconds. So I think Toastmaster Jyoti would be qualified. Thank you.
So other two are penalized. Next, I would like to call upon the two on-field umpires of today's meeting. The first umpire for today is the counter umpire. And to present his report, I would like to call upon TM Sanjay on stage. TM Sanjay.
So as mentioned by Vatsal, consistency is the key of success. So we are trying to be consistent since we joined in the Toastmasters. So certainly we will succeed. So I mean, before coming over here, myself and Rasul were just discussing that we are doing engineering education. So as I'm engineer, so mostly at the time of educations before examinations before 1 or 2 days early, I used to start what is the syllabus and how the things is going on. So similar way, yesterday it has happened. Janki has sent message that your speech titles, everything you need to provide, and she was just looking at me that you told me you should prepare the speech, but still you have not prepared the speeches. What respond I do? So as engineer, just ho jayega, don't worry. So I know that there are lots of trust is required because last couple of days waking up 3 o'clock and doing all this professional work. So it's a little difficult, but even though we have managed, so she wake up 3 o'clock, she did makeup, etc., whatever the as per professional requirement, and she has started working at 6:30. So we have utilized the technology called ChatGPT. So in the night I put everything in this, utilize everything and given to her. Now she has started her own. So she has literally delegated to work on that, and it was quite enriching experience for me that she has not left the things. She has come over here. So that is one important point, is that whatever the phase you are into, at least you have to show. So I know that sky is the limit, but it is a continuous process. So she will definitely work it out. I need to learn some things from her. So with that note, now talking about the R counter. So PM Rasmi has done R counter, R movement, it is 1. August word she has used number of times, 2 times, and this time was something 1, and D2, so there are plenty of things that she need to work it on. Now talking about Jayashree, she used 1 time, R counter, word she has used 13 to 14 times, so she really need to work it on. The institute word she has used twice times in 1 sentence. O word she has used 2 times, also she has used 2 times. This is about Jayashree. So Chintan, there are plenty of things you need to learn from him. He has not made any mistakes in this. So I really Kabir, he has not used anything. It is given then Jyoti, TM Viren. So we all newcomers, Tarun, we all newcomers need to learn from this experience. Guys like Gitanjali madam, so they did not do any mistakes, so we need to learn it out, and consistency is the key. So that's important. PM Janardhan, about table topic, he used V word 3 times, every word 2 times, word 2 times, and hybrid word 2 times. So I guess that there are 2 to 3 times you have not come over here. So as you have become inconsistent, so it is reflecting in your sentence, I mean speeches. So that is important. Akul, even you are the guest, you did excellent work. You hardly used 2 times our word. PM forum, you are inherent speaker, just it needs little nurture. So that is important. Mahadevan sir used 2 times our word. Jyoti used, TM Jyoti used 1 time our word, and it's 1 time. TM Tarun used word 1 time and writing word 1 time. And TM Vatsal, he has not made any mistakes. So this is all about evolution.
On a lighter note, I will just take a minute or so. It is very difficult to give comments on your wife's speech, so I think TM Sanjay made ensured that before he comments anything, he is safeguarded himself by praising whatever he It was just a lighter note. Thank you, TM Sanjay, for a wonderful evaluation of your role. Our next umpire for today's meeting is the grammarian. For that, I would like to call upon TM Chitralekha to present her feedback on today.
for that. Now, as a grammarian, my responsibility is to present my report for good and not so good usage of grammar. Let's start with the good usage of grammar. TMOD, TM Hiren has explained definition of probability more than once and giving examples, which was excellent. Kudos to you. In one of the speeches, somebody used relaxed, safe and secure, TM Rashmi, which was a very appropriate use of grammar. Then turning point of my life, this was very appropriate. Words fell short. Enrich our perspective, I think TM Chintan has used. Then there was one long sentence which was very well formed and delivered the impact. Words not only have power but if delivered well. And there was more text to it, but that was very impactful. I think it was towards the conclusion of your speech. Then there were some phrases: stumbled upon, chase the forgotten dream, stage magic, that was a great word. Expert of analysts, less is more. Less is more was very appropriately used and delivered the message which you want to have. Now some improvement ideas. Somebody used purpose of the future, which can be replaced with purpose for the future. People is a plural word, so it should be uttered as such. Since long time can be replaced by for a long time. I reach 1 million heart can be replaced with I aspire to reach or try to reach 1 million heart. There was one usage, why I have, which should be why have I or why did I. And but should not be used simultaneously in one sentence. Then I saw speech, which can be replaced with I heard the speech or I watched the speech. Asking dedication can be replaced by asking for dedication. And then there was some sentence which had same history repeated, which should be history repeated itself. Then word of the day was used by TMs Gitanjali, Jyoti, Ravi, Tarun, Janki and Sanjay. Phrase of the day was used by TM Gitanjali and TM Jyoti. So those two for that. I hope that my report is worth it. It helps you refine your speaking skills. Over to you.
Thank you, TM Chitralekha. It is indeed a very difficult job to just take note, pay attention to all the speeches, all the TTs, all the evaluators and note down the various grammatical good usage and grammatical improper usage. So kudos to TM Chitralekha. Now it's time for my analysis of today's match. So I will begin with the pre-match preparation. Poster was well delivered on time. The agenda, that is the pitch report, was also sent on time. The POD and WOD also was well before time. Toss time. Our SA tossed the meeting exactly at 10:30. That was kudos. Then swiftly handed over to the presiding officer TM Ravi, who very well explained the importance of Earth Day and the needs or the need of the day, like what we should do to prevent the Earth. Introduced TM Jyoti to present the book of the week, which again set the tone of the meeting about getting more from less, 80-20 rule. I think she used it throughout her roles wherever she got the opportunity. The magical moments during the match, I would say, were none other than, I think, the start from Team Modi, the excellent theme struck by lightning and various examples and various synonyms or whatever appropriate relative things you shared was excellent. Speeches from all the three speakers were excellent. Feedbacks from the evaluators, definitely the speaker should take into account and just carry over in the next speeches so that they can be a better speaker. TT topics were again simple, but mine was a bit difficult. So kudos to TT. Now, as analyst, I think it comes with few criticism, right? So I will like to present few critics which can be taken as a step forward for improving or betterment of the Toastmasters meeting. We observed that agenda which was shared, I think, prior meeting and this meeting both had a minor error. So I request is like maybe internally there may be an ExCom group before sharing on the VTM group. Please circulate in the ExCom group. Get it at least vetted by 1 or 2 ExCom team members and then circulate in the VTM group. So that would avoid any changes at the last moment. Second point which I would like to say is like on the timing, right? The timings are very well shared on the group, in the guest group, on the our VTM main group and other groups as well. So it is a humble request of people who want to attend or are willing to attend, please reach the venue by 10:25 at least, so that the speaker or the person whosoever is on stage is not getting distracted because of unnecessary movement. Also during the meeting, please avoid any unnecessary movement unless it is unavoidable. Two more things, like one for the TTM. I think you hurried up on the topics. Maybe a little more brief on what is TTM, why do we conduct TTM, and how it would help for the betterment of guests. That should have been included. And maybe I think the timer card can also be used not only for the prepared speech and the evaluation. Maybe you can also keep a tab on the overall meeting time. I think that's it from my side as a general evaluator, and I hand it over to you.
I was so worried, but it was wonderful evaluation and there was no criticism. Well, I want to say that the whole world is filled with lot of options available. There are a lot of temptations there. There are a lot of possibilities that we need to seek from one or another. Sometimes we get confused that which option I should be choosing, what options I should be taking, or what opportunity I should be seeking. There comes one song from a movie, Bahubali. Bahubali, of course, it's a commercial hit movie and it was for masses. But one song, very nice song that I captured it, that है जहाँ में विष और अमृत भी हो मन हो मंथन स्थली. Well, you know that there was a story of Samudra Manthan, that means churning of entire ocean. And when they went down, that means the deity and these demons, they churned the entire ocean, they could come out the nectar and poison, and they could segregate that. When there are so many things going on in this world, we can make our mind that churning place. The churning place where we can segregate the nectar and the poison, and maybe this probability will help us doing that activity. Probability means by thinking about that what will be the result of so and so activity that will be. If I follow certain path or if I choose certain options, what will be the outcome of that activity, whether it will be a good or bad. And based on that I can decide my action. So let us evaluate highest probability and then we can find out what action we should be taking. With this, I would like to hand it over to our presiding officer.
First, I would like to thank all the role players and all the attendants for joining the today's meeting and making it more memorable. Now, I would like to proceed with the guest feedback till the certificates are ready. So, anyone who wants to come over here and tell us about how the meeting was, so they are always welcome. So they can raise hand and I will call. Yeah.
Actually, I am Toastmasters at Ahmedabad Toastmasters Club. This month I have joined, and I have been mentored by Toastmaster Gitanjali and Toastmaster Hiren. In the past, I was a member here.
Yes. During COVID.
Yeah. So I have one critical feedback about table topic master, that we should follow the pattern which has been described. First name, then 2 times the topic, and then again name. That was not followed today. Otherwise, other all things were great. I have to say that coming to a Toastmaster meeting is always worth it, and today it was. Thank you.
Anyone else? Yes, please.
Okay, so first of all, I'm a little bit sorry I was late here. Actually, when I entered the premises, actually it wasn't really managed. It was a little disappointing looking at things cluttered everywhere. So there's a small dispute. Please, thoda sa manage. If that could be done. I saw some plates, untidy plates lying around, and the table is really messy. So I would like that to improve. The organization is really doing great, and yeah, that's it. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
I would like to mention one more point.
Yes,
That I also in the building. I was there for 10 minutes to find it. First I went took the lift, so it went to 4th floor. Then I came here, I searched, I didn't find. Then went to the 2nd floor. Then they informed me. Then again I am here, and from outside it's not evident that here meeting is happening. So we can make that.
Definitely. Thank
We
you
can
so much.
talk to the BMA people, we have already talked about that. That
Yeah,
is the
that's
problem of with BMA.
The filthiness is, it's been on the same,
Wait, wait,
it is a lot.
Janardhan, like to Ankit and yes, like this place we are renting every Sunday
Yes.
only, 10 to 12:30, so it is not managed by Toastmasters.
Yes,
It
it
is
is.
managed by BMA. We are, just like any other person who is renting, we are also renting this place. So we can give, definitely your feedback is taken in a positive way, and definitely we will tell the owner to keep the things clean. And regarding that name, we tried one or two times, but what is happening, once we leave the meeting, those are been gone off, because this is not like a permanent booking which is done by VTM. There will be many other organizations which are taking this room on rent, and they also would be displaying their placards. So we cannot keep a permanent placard. So what we are ensuring is, like when Vatsal is around before 15 minutes, this standee I think is already available, and I think in the agenda or whatever has been circulated by our VPM or VPE, there the I think the details are third floor is clearly mentioned, I think. So
Yes.
definitely we will take some feedback and we will try to improve, but I think this is what we would like to share.
Thank you.
Just one thing, you
Yes.
can make one Toastmasters Club banner
Banner.
and just stick it in while going, you just take it out.
Definitely.
That would be easy for us.
मैडम वो भी मतलब 10, 15 या 10, 20 को ही लगा पाएंगे when it will not be permanent.
We are coming, guests are coming at 10:20
You don't
only,
want
not
permanent.
before 10:20, na?
You keep it and remove it with you.
Definitely. We will work on the feedbacks and we will see the changes in upcoming meetings. Thank you so much for the feedbacks. Now for the award felicitation, I would like to invite Toastmaster of the Year, Mr. So for the first award, Best Prepared Speaker, goes to Toastmaster JC. Best Table Topic Speaker goes to Toastmaster Tarun. Though the question was hard, you need it.
Pensit will be happy today.
The best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Jyoti. Best supporting role player, you have to hand over the camera to another person. Toastmaster Kapil. Last but not least, the best role player goes to Toastmaster Jyoti. Now we had club level international speech contest, and we did not catch up with the Jyoti for the trophy. Now to present the club level winner, I would like to invite Toastmaster Gitanjali to present the. So Toastmaster Jyoti won 3rd place on international speech contest club level.
Thanks for the honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I want to say something. As we always say that VTM is our family, I always feel that. And today I observed something which I would like to share with all of you. The little Dristy was sitting there. I don't know what she understand, but when Sanjay came here, he was talking about Rashmi. The moment he talked Rashmi, she immediately clapped. She didn't listen anything. So that is the power of the bond of this place. And that is what we learn our kids over here. So if you come with your family, that is always a great thing. I mean, people, I have seen the parents coming with their children. You know, I just saw that if somebody is calling Rashmi, I have to clap. So that kind of feeling I have seen here only. So just encourage your kids and your parents also to accompany you to come here this place. And thank you so much VTM for such kind of values and bonding. Thank you.
Just one minute. I always admire to hear this Drashti just for 2 hours without making any noise. I haven't seen such type of calm, quiet and discipline. Kudos to you. From KG section girls and boys to 7th, 8th standard. But I have not come across such disciplined girl.
Rashmi wants to comment.
Well done, huh?
Thank you everyone for your feedbacks. We will definitely try to work on that. And with that, I would like to adjourn today's meeting, and we will have a group photo after. So let's assemble for the group photo.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, Ahmedabad जाती है ना, नहीं जाती.